Yes. Let's try this again. Let's take this thing off. Here we go. Yep. Okay. Hello, Mr. Bird. Okay. Now on to the objective. Let me give you an update, basically where I'm at now. First, let me open this hood. Don't ask why I have so many keys. It's a long story. A story I'm not really willing to share yet. Okay. Okay, so here's my situation. Last time I came to this car, I basically switched out my airbox. I forgot the name of the airbox, but it's basically a 102 millimeter airbox. Issue was, being the novice that I am, I kind of messed up. Didn't screw it up, but basically ignored this IAT right here, and then I guess it's hose, but most people say this hose is kind of useless and you can just replace it with a filter, an air filter. So basically what ended up happening is when I started the car up, it turned, engine started running, and then it died a few seconds after. Jesus Christ. So basically what I did is I switched back to the SLP. Still had the same problem because again I ignored the IAT temperature sensor and so on and so forth. After doing some research, by the way, shout outs to the Facebook group 4th Gen Camaro and Firebird. They educated me, and then I figured it out. So I think before I basically used my new airbox, I had to basically drill a new hole for the IAT sensor. And when I started up, it wasn't turning. Now, not thinking about it clearly, I quickly made the decision to switch back to the OEM. Well, not really OEM, it's SLP, but it's basically very close to OEM, and it still wouldn't work. Later I thought about it, like, what if the reason it's not turning anymore is because I'm out of gas? Well, we're about to find out. So, yeah. It's not closing. Yeah. There you go. Oh man, so many things to fix. So basically, my mission is basically to get some gas. Yay. Now, you basically hear the sarcasm. I know what you're asking. Just gotta get some gas, bro. Stop being lazy. Well, it would be fairly more easy if this was America, but I'm in Japan. Saw this process before, and it's not that hard. Basically, talk to the guy. Gotta fill out some form. Guess they want to know what you're gonna use the gas for, and then so on and so forth. Now, that would be easy enough if I was in America or any other country where I could read and write English, but this is Japan, and my Japanese speaking and writing is horrible. So when I go over there, it's gonna go 3 ways. Way 1, I don't get my gas in the first attempt, and I get them to take the get them to give me the paper, and I'll have someone write it down for me, and then I'll come back later. Result number 2. I'll use the best of technology and the best of my ability to write down the form, and I get the gas. Now I want to say number 3 is I entirely fail, but I think there's one missing. Is there one missing? Well, maybe there is, but let's keep it at that. Those are probably the 3 most likely results in my attempt to getting gas. So let's see what happens. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Gas. Okay. So normally I would prefer to just walk there, save some gas. Yes, because unfortunately in Japan, gas has been pretty high. Japan has always had higher gas, way higher than America at least. But for a good while, it's been pretty stable. But then recently, it went up like about 20 yen, which is crazy. So, unfortunately, the nearest gas station is still quite far, so I am going to have to drive there. I don't feel like walking all the way there. It's a little too far, and I have other things to do. Fortunately, I would like to spend a lot of my time, fixing my car, but life happens. Maybe if you like and subscribe, things get better. Maybe I could be a little bit more full-time, just saying. But anyway, I digress. I am gonna try to record the transaction, or the failed transaction, because of Japanese rules and possible laws. I might hide who I'm talking to. Apparently Japanese are very private about being filmed and their likeness being put out there without their permission. So we'll see what happens. Please excuse my horrible Japanese, because I am gonna struggle. I definitely am going to struggle in communicating for this transaction. Fortunately, my Japanese is not quite good yet. I need to put more time in studying. But life. And I gotta stop making that excuse. Just do better. Just get good, scrub. Just get good. I got the gas. Yay! You should all be so proud of me. Alright, so basically, I'm not sure how well you heard the interaction, but in the end of the day, it went about more easier than I thought it would. I thought I would have to fill out a paper and so on and so forth. No, that's not what happened. Maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't, because I didn't really film anybody. I didn't want to, cause any trouble. Talked to the first guy, but apparently he was busy fixing this truck. Me being the impatient person that I am, decided to talk to the other staff, the lady staff, and once I got to understand what I wanted to do, it turned out that all I really had to do was let her fill the gas for me, and yeah, that was it. I paid, it wasn't a big canister, so it only cost me about 1,000 yen, I believe. I think it was 1,000 yen. Not a lot of gas, but it's enough to check basically if the car will turn or not. Now, if the car will turn, the next course of action, well, I need to think about this. Maybe I'll just move on to the next thing, or maybe I'll switch to the other. I gotta remember the name of this other product. What is the other 102mm airbox lid? What is it called? What is the brand? Anyway, if I'll either switch to that, or maybe I'll just move on and switch it out once I get this Shaken, basically Japanese inspection, which fortunately is way more of a hassle than it is in America. So with that, we'll see what happens. In other videos, I will explain the other work that needs to be done. Some I'll fix myself, Others, I might have to just take it to a custom mechanic. A lot of my parts are not OEM, so I definitely need to go to a custom. Well, I probably need to go to a custom anyway, because this is in America. They don't know American cars like that, and I'll get more into that maybe another day. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. Okay, so apparently the camera on these I don't know what you call this specifically, says not a GoPro, but you know, these I forgot the term you call these cameras. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. Basically, the battery might die soon, so I want to get this done quickly, but even if it dies, I'll just use my phone to record the rest. Basically, what we're going to do now is put some gas in this, and then we'll just see what happens. I also got to install the battery, because there's a wow, my God, I'm losing my English. Parasitic draw that's draining the battery, so I usually disconnect it after I'm done. So I guess first things first, let me just get it over with and fill the gas. Yeah, just fill this gas up real quick. And keep forgetting this is an older car, so there's no latch lock lid. And where's my Firebird keys? There it is. I feel you. Yep, battery's definitely gonna die before I get this completed, but that's why I have a phone. Good thing phone cameras are pretty good. And which one is it? Is it this one? It's this one. Yeah. Alright, finally got the gas in the bird. It took me a little longer than I wanted for two reasons. One, I'm looking at my canister and I'm saying, wait a minute, where's the funnel? How am I gonna get this gas in? Turn to find out is that it's actually on the other side. You basically turn it out. On the other side is the funnel portion for both sides. One of them is easier than the other, but you know, got that done. The second reason is that, yeah, these mosquitoes, tough is like, life is hard for all of us, because these mosquitoes is trying to eat despite me trying to kill them. Then I go back and put some mosquito repellent, and they still trying to eat. They trying to have their kids survive these mother mosquitoes. Like, they do inside. I wouldn't be surprised if I start feeling any itch later on. Doesn't seem like I got bit, but they was trying, so I wouldn't be surprised if I did get bitten. But it is what it is. Just hate mosquitoes, but you know, some things that you can't stop. So moving on, now that I got the gas in, the next thing I was gonna do was plug in my battery. I told you before that I have a parasitic draw, so I usually disconnect the battery when I'm done. Oh well, I got some bad news. Well, potential bad news. I forgot to disconnect the battery. So the more likely situation is that I'm going to turn the key and it's going to do absolutely nothing because the battery is completely dead. Meaning that I'm going to have to charge the battery. And the thing I hate about these batteries is that usually when they're completely dead, you kind of mess up the capacity of the battery. Meaning eventually I'm going to have to get a new one, probably from America, and it's going to be expensive. But we'll see right now. I'm going to turn on the key. I'm going to turn it on, see what happens. Like I said, it's probably dead. But let's test it out and see. Alright. Okay. And am I gonna see any power? Of course not. No power. So it's completely dead. No power at all. Okay. So we have no power. Not too much a big deal. I could definitely juice up the battery with my booster. Am I gonna do it today? No. I'm gonna be done for today. Probably gonna get it done, in a few days. Next time I'll have some time. Should be a quick thing, and then we'll decide. We'll see if after I boost the battery, will the engine turn or not. Whether or not it turns, I will basically explain what's the next course of action. So it's gonna either go two ways. Either I'm gonna be working with the airbox more until we get this right, or whatever issue it might be, or I move on, and in which case I'll be explaining the other things that need to get fixed. You looking at my bay, you could tell that there's a lot of things that definitely need to get cleaned up. I do plan on making more content consistently. No more 6-7 months later, trying to get this ball rolling, gain momentum. And yeah, there's a lot to talk about. If you've watched and stayed throughout this whole time, thank you. If you like it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. Helps me, and hopefully I can help you. Peace out.